The day a neighborhood tyrant crossed the wrong father. The screech of tires on pavement shattered the quiet morning as I sped into my driveway, my heart pounding from a frantic 911 call. What I saw made my blood run cold. Margaret Hensley, the self-proclaimed queen of our HOA, had my 8-year-old blind daughter, Lily, pinned against our mailbox, her manicured hands gripping Lily's small shoulders. My little girl's face was streaked with tears, her body trembling as she clung to her white cane. Her golden retriever service dog, Max, circled them, his protective instincts warring with his training. I slammed my patrol car door and roared, "Get your hands off my daughter!" Margaret's head snapped toward me, oblivious to the fact that she'd just attacked the county sheriff's child. I'm Sheriff Daniel Harper, a widower raising Lily alone since my wife, Sarah, died in a car crash 2 years ago. Lily was born with Leber congenital amaurosis, a condition that left her blind from birth, but she's never let it define her. She reads Braille faster than I read print, plays the piano with haunting precision, and navigates our suburban Virginia neighborhood with Max's help. Margaret, however, had been a thorn in our side since we moved to Oak Ridge 6 months ago. Her obsession with community standards masked a deeper prejudice against anyone different, especially my daughter. That morning, Lily had been retrieving our mail, a task she'd mastered with Max's guidance. Margaret accused her of trespassing and letting Max defile the neighborhood, lies so blatant they'd be laughable if Lily weren't sobbing. She said, "I don't belong here, Daddy." Lily cried as I pulled her into my arms. Margaret's face paled when I flashed my badge, but she doubled down, claiming Lily's dangerous dog violated HOA rules. Max, certified by the Virginia Service Dog Academy after 18 months of rigorous training, had never so much as barked at a neighbor. Margaret's real issue wasn't Max, it was Lily's blindness. For months, Margaret had terrorized us. She complained about Lily's noisy piano practice, sent letters about Max's presence in our yard, and even called animal control with false claims. I tried diplomacy, hoping to keep the peace, but her hatred for Lily's disability was clear from day one. When we moved in, she'd handed me a stack of HOA regulations, her eyes lingering on Lily's cane with disgust. "This is a family-oriented community," she'd said, as if Lily somehow didn't qualify. As I cuffed Margaret for assaulting a minor, neighbors emerged, drawn by the commotion. Mrs. Evelyn Carter, a retired librarian who'd taught Lily about local birds, rushed over, horrified. The Thompsons, a young couple across the street, filmed the scene. Mr. Lee, a quiet engineer, shook his head in disgust. They revealed Margaret's reign of terror, fining the elderly Murphys for their unkempt garden, threatening the Thompsons over their kids' chalk drawings, measuring Mr. Lee's lawn with a ruler. She'd weaponized HOA rules to bully anyone who didn't fit her vision of perfection. Margaret's arrest was just the beginning. At the station, my deputy, John Reynolds, uncovered a filing system in her home photos of Lily walking to school, notes on her unsuitability for Oak Ridge, even research on removing service dogs. She'd stalked my daughter, documenting her routines to build a case for our eviction. Worse, she'd targeted others, forcing the Murphys to spend their savings on landscaping, harassing the Thompsons' teenage daughter over her inappropriate clothes. She'd even considered reporting me to CPS to have Lily taken away, a cruelty that left me shaking with rage. The community rallied around Lily. Evelyn learned Braille to help with her homework. The Thompsons' son, Ethan, asked Lily to teach him about Max. The Virginia Disability Rights Coalition offered legal support, and the Service Dog Academy vouched for Max's impeccable record. Neighbors formed a new HOA, electing Evelyn as president and scrapping Margaret's draconian rules. They created a fund for families hurt by her fines and named Lily the Oak Ridge Ambassador to honor her courage. Lily's trauma lingered, though. She clung to Max, her bright curiosity dimmed by Margaret's cruelty. She'd endured months of harassment in silence, not wanting to burden me after Sarah's death. She called me broken, Lily whispered one night, breaking my heart. But Lily's resilience shone through. When she learned Margaret's trial was coming, she insisted on testifying. "I want to make sure she can't hurt other kids," she said, her small voice firm. The courtroom was packed, neighbors, advocates, reporters. Lily walked to the stand, Max at her side, her cane tapping confidently. She described Margaret's assault, the the slow drive-bys, the taunts about broken kids. Her voice never wavered, even as she admitted her fear. Then, in a moment that silenced the room, she said, "I think Margaret's scared of people who are different. I hope she learns it's okay to be different." Her compassion for her tormentor left everyone in tears. Margaret's lawyer, a slick corporate type, pushed for a plea deal, community service, probation. I refused. The evidence was overwhelming. Doorbell camera footage, Margaret's files, witness statements. She pleaded guilty to assault, stalking, and ADA violations, receiving 4 years in prison, 3 years probation, and a $50,000 fine to disability advocacy groups. As Lily left the courtroom, head high, I knew the real victory was hers. Oak Ridge transformed. The new HOA fostered inclusion, with kids of all abilities playing together. Lily taught Braille classes, read Braille books at story times, and led neighborhood tours for new families. The Lily Harper Inclusion Award honored those who made Oak Ridge welcoming. At 10, Lily started Max's Mission, a nonprofit that trains service dogs and educates communities about disability rights. Her advocacy led to Lily's Law, strengthening protections against housing discrimination. Margaret never returned. Her real estate career collapsed, her marriage ended, and she moved away. Yet, every year on Lily's birthday, an anonymous $50,000 donation arrives for Max's Mission, perhaps a sign of remorse. Lily, now thriving, prays for Margaret, hoping she's found peace. "Mommy said we should pray for people who hurt us," she told me, her wisdom humbling me. Lily didn't just survive Margaret's hatred, she turned it into love, teaching Oak Ridge that differences are gifts. My daughter, my hero, showed us all how to see clearly. What do you think about Lily's story? How would you handle a bully like Margaret in your community? Share your thoughts in the comments below, especially on the issues of bullying and injustice. Let's discuss how we can stand up for what's right.